now we go into map selection. Gold Money, you have the first ban. What are you gonna go ahead and ban here?
Wait, graffiti.
Graffiti.
Are you okay?
Bro's
Nah,
not
death.
alright.
Anyways, map ban number 2, shot glass.
Pumpkin patch.
Pumpkin patch. I'm not a fan of that ban, but that doesn't matter. My opinion
Guys, who do I bid
is
on?
irrelevant. Goth Money, your first map pick, please.
I guess we're gonna have to pick Courtyard here.
Courtyard.
Why are you nonchalant?
I don't even know you can call that.
Alright,
Shot
so
glass,
something
your
we
map pick,
struggle to get
please.
turned up. Trenches.
Wait, you're picking trenches?
No way. You would never do that.
This has never happened before.
Trenches honestly hasn't been
This
played
one
that
pretty
much,
cool,
so I'm
but-
pretty happy. We have our next ban from Goth Money.
I think we went one. No.
What?
What did you just say?
Watermill.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know in
Watermill.
what reality that was watermill, but we'll take that. One last ban between Spaceship and Slay, actually.
We'll ban Slay.
Ban Slay, Spaceship Decider. Let's see that. Okay, that will conclude our map selection process. Now we get to the team rosters. What do we have here for Goth Money?
Alright, roster time. We have Yuko,
Woo!
Kiplers,
Woo!
Mastron B,
Wah!
Umrushi,
Omrushi!
and Highest Hunter.
Woohoo! Okay, well then, we've got the roster of shot glass left to go through, actually.
We got me. We got Pan. We got Doggin. We got Packers, and we have Lab.
Okay. Then let us go ahead and say good luck to both teams. Our
DM me
plobby
who's
host
invited.
is Telsey, yeah. Telsey, speak.
Hello. Alright,
It's
me
not
tells.
speaking. Anyways, yeah. Tell Telsey who to invite, and yeah. Let's go.
Best of luck.
Good luck.
Goodbye.
I know.
Back into Casters VC now. As yeah, Courtyard Trenches Spaceship. What do you think of this roster, Dick TV?
It's a good lineup for both of these teams. Trenches is probably going to go to Shotguns. I could see this being a 2-1 for either one of these
TS
teams.
looking like an Eternal Rising Season 4 Dream roster.
On God. This is so friggin' true. Yeah, despite the 0-2 record, Shotglass is 2-0 on Trenches. Very dominant wins, 4-1 and 4-0 victories, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Um,
But I don't think they've been
but
able
Goth
to win
Money-
any other maps so far.
they have not,
Interesting.
unfortunately for them. So, just 2-0 on Trenches, but 0-2 on the season. They've historically, especially last season with Packers playing top, they have been a good spaceship team. Courtyard obviously is another map that they can be capable on, but Goth Money has had some very close losses. It's honestly a shame that both of these teams are 2-0 and one of these teams is going to fall to 0-3, because both of these teams have had very, very close games, very, very close losses, and seeing 0-3 instead of like 1-2 or 1-1 and 2-1, whatever, it's like, it's honestly unfortunate. But, you know, if you fall behind early in the season, you can pick it up later in the season. We've seen that happen multiple times.
Sure.
So it's, I know Goth Money's actually like winning the prediction right now. They have had some very close games. Shot Glass has the history. Shot Glass has what it takes to overcome the odds of being an underdog.
I mean, yeah, Shot Glass.
But Goth Money is ready. I honestly think
Money
this
is
game
ready
goes
to
either
prove
way.
themselves. It
I
is
don't
very
know-
50-50 right now. 51 to 49%. No
I
giant
don't know if this is
payout
going to be
for either side here.
I don't know if this is going to be as close as the Thunder game from earlier today. I don't think we're getting a second 21 rounder.
I
But then
mean,
again-
I love a second 21 rounder.
It would be quite cinema.
I would probably like be dead in the end, but that's fine.
But we will see. We will see what happens.
Honestly,
we'll see what goes
playing
on.
21 rounder much less annoying than having to cast one sometimes. But
That's
if it's a
fair.
good 21 rounder, then of course, we'll have lots of fun here. And we have one team in the lobby that is Goth Money. Now we're just waiting on our second team. Shotglass will be arriving soon, I hope. But for now, we can see that our Goth Money roster for our map 1. Oh, well, now we've
They're here.
got them in here. So, yeah, I'll tell the rosters
Prediction
once we're
has-
in the map. Ready, check, going in.
Prediction has closed. It is a 51 lead for Goth Money, 49 for Shotglass.
Barely. Both teams getting a decent payout here.
Yeah, I wanted to bet, but I'm just like, I don't know who to vote on.
I do not bet when I cast.
Eh.
Sometimes.
I haven't
Sometimes
bet.
it happens when the payout is too good. But on a
Exactly.
50-50, I'll gladly
50.
not bet to keep me from any biases that could happen. The ready check is over, and now we're going into our map number 1. It's Courtyard time.
We love Courtyard.
We do love Courtyard. But yeah, Courtyard has been picked very little this season. Has not been the most popular map. And I mean, yeah. Hence, due to it probably being pretty figured out at this point. A lot of teams know what they're doing, and it goes to a 50-50 fill-off a lot of times. Or we might see some cool in this place. We have Goth Money in purple, Shotglass in yellow, and let us go right into this first round.
It's going to be a 3-1 split over for Shotglass over here.
Oh,
Packers going to get
Yuko
poisoning, immediately go
falls
invis in, looking for some
extremely
backstabs
low.
over here. Is going to take out Mastrone.
Yeah,
It's a
that
3v4
is
now over
going
here.
to be-
Packers going to take out Doggin, going to take out Hits Hunter. The Pot's going to take out Yuko from Tan before shortly getting traded by Kiplers.
Yeah.
That
Okay. That is the
is a
round
quick
for
round.
Shotglass, and yeah, that is just the instant flank from Packers combined with the overextension from Yuko at the start makes it really hard for Goth Money to get into that round, and then it's already over. They've already lost it, and yeah, pretty rough for them here. Pretty rough
Yeah.
start. But if they just get their positioning a bit more right, I'm sure that they can withstand the onslaught from Shotglass a bit better this round.
I agree. Shotglass just played that angle very, very amazingly. Kiplers is going to get pre-shot over here.
Kiplers
Pre-shot
shot
twice now.
twice. Packers with a poison orb as well, just applying all that pressure
Packers
and
just
going
going to go in again, looking for Mastrone, but
it's all a
Mastrone counters
ruse.
this time. But it's a ruse. You're right. Shotglass go for the fill.
Whoa, Marushi, you're about to get blocked on island if you message me again. Is
That was just a beautiful fill.
Glass with the
Goth Money
second
were-
round. Yep. Slash
They were-
ignore
Goth Mon-
Marushi.
Goth Money was just pushed back
Tried it
way
at
too
me.
far, and Packers just went in. That was a textbook distract fill. Goth Money just playing way too far behind those stairs. As soon as Packers saw that they're going behind the stairs, he's like, I'm gonna go in, you guys go fill, and it's literally just light work from there.
Yep. It's gonna be Yuko.
Pre-shot
Insta
is gonna land onto Hits
shot.
Hunter.
Dogging though.
Orb's
Also
gonna
shot
hit Hits Hunter
once.
for 1.5, has to heal.
Ooh.
Shotglass looking for a collapse over here and a potential pincer play.
Lav does
Tan
get a
pushing up
bit
onto
low
pillar.
here, but
Lav
it's
with him.
fine. Doggin though gets
And Goth
caught
Money
out.
are just-
That's not good.
Goth
but
Money are
Packers
just
gets
stuck
the
in this
trade.
corner. It's a 1-for-1 trade in total. It's a 2-for-2 trade. Hits
Alright,
Hunter with
Hunter.
Packers. Hits Hunter
Oh,
gonna
he
get killed by Packers.
cannot.
And now
get
it's a
the win here.
2v1. Tan's
Yuko,
gonna get
though.
shot.
This is
Yuko
possible for Yuko.
gets
It's
taken out by
not.
Tan.
The dream duo.
Packers was on ace base. Did
Yeah,
not get it.
Packers will not be able to register that ace, but already 5-1. I think he's gonna be quite fine with the scoreline. 3-0 for Shot Glass. They're looking pretty good here.
Yeah, and
Looking
this
like
is
they
looking
can
really good for Shot Glass
finally
here.
lock in a map that is not. Oh, that's a timeout called from Goth Money.
This is
Let's see what they
really
can
good looks
cook
for
up.
Shot Glass here. Let me look at Shot Glass's previous games. I think they played Courtyard before. I don't entirely know. They did not play it against Mousetrap. Where's their other game? I know they're 0-2. They played it against Sugar Rush.
And
They did not play it against Sugar Rush, so we have not seen Shot Glass Courtyard quite yet, and it's looking like it's very
looking
strong.
good. They finally seem to be able to close out a map that isn't trenches, but they've been able to close out trenches so many times that just maybe, if they win this map, this could be a quick and easy 2-0.
We shall see. I mean, Goth Money has, they are a very good Courtyard team regardless. They beat Impulse 4-2. Let me see their other week 1 game. If they played, I think they played.
Days
week
I
one
had to
games.
move it down. I'll fix it after the stream. I'll try my best. It's
I know-
really hard to move it to the bottom of the screen without it all falling apart. I'm trying. Thanks.
Yeah, Goth Money have had some good wins on Courtyard. And Shot Glass are just showing that they are the better team. Yuko gonna get shot across the way.
I don't have arrow keys.
Dog in on 4.5. Has to get flushed out.
Yeah, and it's Heights Hunter already low here. Gets a heal. Doggin as well.
Packers pushes up and then
Packers
immediately
pushes
goes
up,
back and then
Levy,
immediately
and
goes
the
back
fill
into
is
Invis,
back.
but isn't finding anything. The fill has
Yuko
started over here.
stops the
Yuko's
fill.
inside the block. They stop the fill. Hits Hunter's down across the
I
way
know
though.
this
It's
is
a
all of a
trade in
sudden
total.
winnable.
And Shot Glass with the clean sweep. Packers with another 3.
Dream
Getting
duel.
his ace stolen again, this time by his duo.
Packers and Doggin, the Dream Duo, they end this map in a 4-0.
Now we move on to Trenches, which Shot Glass has been this season. They're 2-0 on Trenches, and they are looking fantastic on this map, and they are ripe and ready for a quick 2-0 to get on the board in the win column this season. This is not really what I was expecting. Goth
yeah,
Money is kind of just falling over, unfortunately, for them.
We have B for B as Lav leaves and Chibi's coming in for Trenches. Now we're already getting into it. And yeah, it's now time for map 2 Trenches. What has been a fortress for the side of Shot Glass. Can Goth Money do anything about this year? Can they even win a round? I would hope so.
Goth Money has not played Trenches yet this season, so we don't know how well they're going to be on it. It could be
They
a similar
were
story as we've seen
aware,
with Courtyard.
of course, of the Trenches pick from Shot Glasses was pretty obvious, but they decided not to ban into it. They decided to let them have Trenches and instead banning Graffiti first.
Arguably their best map.
So
Shot
maybe
Glass's best match in
Goth
Trenches.
Money a bit confident here. Yuko though gets shot off the bat. Chibi's
Doggin's going to land a shot.
will get punished for getting that
To the
orb.
tower. Packers is on 6.5 now, and Tan is also on 7.
Oh, and the
Doggin on
cross
6 hearts, and
maps.
Chibi's on 4. This is
Chibi's.
just low health bars everywhere. Yuko's going to go for the collapsing, and Chibi's is going to
Oh,
fall.
and it's a
Doggin's there for the
great
backstab.
push.
Packers is taken out across the way. It's a 2v1 over here for Tan. Tan get it taken out. And
Doggin
it's
gets
Doggin in a
2, but that's
1v2.
all it's gonna be. Great orchestrated push from Goth Money, and they get their first round.
Goth Money just landed shot after shot after shot. Shot Glass was just flushed out entirely.
seems
and
like
a fantastically collapse.
Seems
onto
like
them.
they've done their WOD reviewing work. They knew exactly how Shot Glass was gonna play that and perfectly countered it. Good work from Goth Money, but Shot Glass, I mean, Doggin at the end had a chance. They're not looking totally lost. And, I mean, they're good at this map. They're gonna have some solution to this game plan from Goth Money. Let's see what changes in this round.
This is very true. Shot
Chibi's
Glass are an
going up.
adaptive team. Packers gonna get
Packers
shot.
and Tan
Fucking
shot.
Tan immediately shot as well. Doggin shot now on 6. These
Everyone
shots are
is
just
shot.
automatic. Chibi's
banner
goes for the
orb,
Silent
though,
Orb. And
it's
so does Goth
known.
Money. Doggin pushes up, is going to get taken out by
Roll in the
Yuko.
middle,
Chibi's going to
two
get taken
dead,
out by Kipplers, but it's a
2v2.
2-for-2 trade. Mastrone lagging, chasing
Packers with
after Tan.
the
It's a 1v2,
laggy.
1v1 with Packers and Mastrone. Mastrone and Packers. Packers!
Oh, Packers
Mastrone
almost does
with
it.
the clutch. Packers almost
Mastrone.
gets it.
Oh my god, and it's
But
Anne Frost
Mastrone
with the
being-
raid. Thanks so much, Anne Frost, for the raid. We're
And Frost
currently
with the raid.
in our map 2. I forgot to give Shockless the map one. Give me a second. Yeah, we're in map 2 right now, and Goth Money is leading with 2-0.
2-0 on Shot Glass's arguably best map this season. They're 2-0 on Trenches. I mean, we've seen it time and time again. It's kind of the theme that we've seen with Shot Glass this season. They win the enemy's map pick. They lose their own map pick. And then something happens in game 3 for Shot Glass. All map 3 has losses this season.
Oh, we're having Robotic Dick TV. That's sad. Can't really do anything about it.
It'll give it like 10 seconds.
Yeah, give it 10 seconds, and it will
Coco
be
is going to
fine.
be pre-shot.
It's Chibi's shot. Chibi's shot twice.
shot
Gonna have to
twice.
regen spark.
Gonna be
But the
regen.
orb
Silent Orb is gonna go down.
is gonna do
Chibi's
ship
gets hit for
damage.
1.5, and here comes
Yuko.
Goth Money. Yuko landing
Oh,
crits.
cannot
Look
win the
behind
fight,
you. Doggin is there.
Doggin.
Kipplers gets them in the
Oh,
back,
but
and Kipplers with 2.
Kibblers and Maelstrom
Kibblers.
hold it down.
Kibblers had a cold 2v1 there, and Shotglass is gonna fall down 3-0 on their map pick.
3-0. Goth Money. They've done their research. They're so ready for this map. Seems like more than this than for their own map pick. Is the mic still fucked? If so,
Oh.
I don't know. I might have to give me a shot right now. Is the mic still fucked? Okay, mic fine. Okay, all good. We have a
literally- it's
timeout
like-
called by Shot Glass because it has to be a reverse sweep now to give them the 2-0, and it seems
don't know.
like we're gonna be heading straight to map number 3 here. If Shot Glass
And yes,
doesn't
it
come
has-
up with crazy strats here.
It has been 4-0s for the winning map pick for the winners on the opposite team's map pick. Shotglass 4-0ing on Goth Money's Goth Money on 4-0 pace on Shotglass's map pick. And we'll see what happens in map 3. Maybe it all comes together and map 3 is like maps round 7 or something. Who knows?
We are now resuming, and we're getting into round 4 of Trenches. Will we see 4-0 after 4-0, or is Shot Glass going to clap back on their map pick that has been so strong so far, but seems to have been cracked by Goth Money, who seem to always be doing exactly what they need to do. No pre-shots this time on Shot Glass, though. They seem to be fine for now. Oh, but
Doggin looking for
Doggin,
cross
that
map, gonna get
position,
cross mapped
I don't know
himself.
for him. It's pretty
He's gonna
risky,
go-
and he's half a heart.
Chibi's gonna get flushed out over here. Doggin is down.
Chibi's is
Chibi's
gonna
goes
get
into a
ran
1v2
down.
hit.
Oh, what a web onto Maelstrom, though.
1 point trade in total. Maelstrom G gets out of the web and gets taken out by Chibi's.
It's a 1v3.
Shotglass is looking to fight
Make
back.
that a
Chibi's
1v2
gets taken
for
out by
Yuko.
Yuko in a 1v3 and gets taken out by Tan.
It
Could
is
not touch.
the one
But
web
Shotglass fight
that
back.
holds Maelstrom back, that prevents that push from being successful, and it's Shot Glass starting to claw their way back, and now we've got the scariest lead, and now Goth Money can start to shiver their timbers.
Yes,
Just
the scariest,
a little bit.
the quote unquote scariest lead. I would say 3-1 is really only scary when the map has been close. I do think Goth Money is going to win this. Obviously, Shotglass, you can prove me wrong right now. I am a Shotglass fan, so I'm not going to sit here and be upset if they win or if they lose. But I do think Goth Money is just in the driver's seat right now. They just need to close this map out and take it to 3.
Oh, Chibi's double shot.
Packer's going to get shot over here.
Poison Orb not doing
Poison Orb is
much.
going to go not
Been
do
a
much.
bit
Packer's
quiet,
in over
too
here on the right,
quiet
perhaps
for
going to
Yuko,
get
and Chibi's
shot in the
directly
back.
into the
Hunter
orb.
gets Packers down.
Gets
It's a 3v4
the first,
in total.
but
Tan
Web
Twirly falls
will
after.
not
Down
stop
goes
them.
Chibi's. And what did I say?
And it's
Goth
Yuko
Money.
and Hunter with the double, and Goth Money take it 4-1. We're going to map 3. we're going to spaceship.
Goth Money with a quick response and
Oh,
just taking care of business over here. And we move on to Spaceship, which Goth Money has been pretty solid at, and so has Shot Glass.
yeah.
Well, let me actually look. I don't know how good Shot Glass has been. I know they lost it once.
I mean,
Um,
Shot Glass for sure
yeah, Goth
hasn't won
Money-
it. That's
Goth Money has lost Spaceship. They've played Spaceship once against Impulse, and they lost it. 4-2,
Okay.
although that's Impulse. And then Shot Glass played Spaceship against Sugar Rush, lost it 4-1, and then played it against Mousetrap as well, and lost that as well.
Yeah, we have
They
some
lost that
Sub-Zero
4-0.
Marushi coming in for Hyatt's Hunter.
Yeah.
And
So
yeah,
neither of these teams have won Spaceship before.
yeah, neither
this
of them
season.
have done it, but one of them is going to do it right now.
I'd say this is a pretty good map 3 for the game we've been getting. Like I said, it's a sweep. It's almost a sweep. And then, you know,
Yeah.
is that technically a gentleman sweep? 3-0, 3-1, 4-1? Is that? I don't know what qualifies a gentleman
I
sweep.
don't know
Oh,
what
isn't
a
that when you like
gentleman's
lose game
sweep
1
is.
and
I've
then
never heard of that. but
4-0?
You go.
Gentleman sweep is like you lose game 1 and then you win the next 4. I'm pretty sure that's a gentleman sweep. You give them 1.
I see.
First 3, then lose 1. Okay, yeah, so it is the gentleman sweep for the side of Goth Money. But yeah, I mean, it's, you know, basically sweeps back and forth, and then map 3 is a team neither of these teams have won. Map 3 is a map that neither of these teams has won. Let's go.
Okay, pre-shot
English
here.
moment.
Kipplers will win the top fight
Packers
instantly. Packers
to
is
call.
down. That heal goes somewhere, I'm sure. Oh, but the push now.
He's gonna get shot.
They're
Shot
just
Glass are
rotating
taking
away.
Cubby
No
space
push.
over here.
Taken.
Kipplers with a
Chibi's
potential drop angle
gonna
over
have
here.
to self-heal.
There's a heavy
Chibi's
pincer angle over
again
here for Shot
onto
Glass, but
low
they don't take
HP.
it.
Has
Chibi's
to
is
self-heal
low.
twice.
Packers
Marushi?
finding a 1v1.
Oh,
Gonna
Marushi
get taken
wins
out
that
by Kipplers up
1v1.
top. And one member of Goth Money is mid. Going to start the fill. Here
Yuko
they
is
go.
taking a bit
Kipplers
to
does drop
start
down.
that
Tan goes
fill.
mid. Master and B still on bridge. Goth Money in a 3v1 now.
And
Doggins can't do it.
Mastron will close it out. Kipplers denied the ace. And Goth Money take the first round of Spaceship.
No aces today for either of these teams, I suppose. And Goth Money kind of locked in. Amershi says, at Cyanide, unignore me, fool.
I will not be unignoring you until after the game, if even ever. I
She's
think
permanently
I will
ignored.
have a happier life without your DMs.
This is true.
Anyways, enough
Packers
with
is
the
up
fake
top.
hating. It's Doggin.
Yuko on bridge.
Yuko
Looking for
still wanting to
potential fight
take
over
the
here. Just fall into
and
lava.
that leads into
Yuko!
lava.
You
Bit
such
of
a
a
dangerous
goof
place
there
to
from
fight
Yuko.
on bridge.
Happens. Kip now
Kipplers
taking
with
the
a
top
delayed Libby,
five.
though, is going to be up there, and
And the
immediately
fill is
jumps down.
started, but the
Fill is
fill
started,
is
though.
not going to be
Mastron is
continued.
down. It's a
Marushi
4v2
gets
for Shot
one.
Glass.
Kipplers, though,
3v1
can he do
now.
anything here? Nope. Will sent straight into the abyss. And that is Shot Glass reaping the benefits of the lava pit at the bottom of the map and getting their round back. We're finally not sweeping, everybody. We've got a game on our hands.
Yes, we have a series. We finally have a series. Let's hecking go.
Okay. Tipo saying on Ontro Soul, Kip is dropping 10. 3 already.
Alright,
Ontro
he's got
Soul might
3.
be saved here. That depends on this top fight, and Kip wins it
Packers is taken out by Kip.
cleanly.
I almost called him Picklers. Kipplers. Here
Oh.
comes the Shot Glass fill, though.
Shot
No
Glass fill, and
response
nobody gets into the
from-
block
there it is.
except
barely
Kip.
a response from Goth Money, but it is just enough to stop it. The mosh pit is
Yeah,
here.
and
Chibi's
now
is down.
it's swinging
1-for-1
into
trade in
the
total in
favor
mid, and Goth
of
Money
Goth
have
Money.
almost completely...
Oh, she gets to the field and half a heart. 2 in lava. Dogging about to solo ace. But it's Arushi with a half a heart fill. That was such
Goth
a
Money.
close round in the end. Goddamn.
They barely stopped that fill call. Did manage to get into the block. And it was just enough for Goth Money to come out with a round win, and now they see a 2-1 lead. Shot Glass, though, a valiant effort from the Phil after losing Packers very early in the top fight.
Yeah,
Do you guys still feel confident?
Kip has saved that
Packers
round,
gonna get
basically.
pre-shot.
So
Has to levy up regardless, though. Is going to seek a heal.
Packers
Does get
will
it.
get
Shot
shot
again.
once,
Kipler's setting
twice.
shot, shooting him twice. Gets a second heal.
Packers will get
Look
shot
down
again.
below. There's some 1v1s on pillars.
Packers
Packers has
is
to drop down
down.
after sucking up all 3 heals. Doggett and Yuko are both
Oh.
down. Kipler's drops. Misses the drop. Get on
Chibi's
Chibi's
will be
getting the
taken
backstab.
down.
Chibi's' fall, but it's a 2v2 in total now. They're looking for some
but it's
cross
Kip
maps. Packers are going to get
on
down to
his
stand up
base.
2v1. And Goth Money are looking for a 3-1 lead.
Kip on
Kipler
ace
starts
base
to
filling
fill instead
now.
of going for the ace.
The bow
This
from
is
Doggett.
noble. Kipler's. Can he ace? He is going
He
to.
has to.
Tan, can he do it? Tan! Oh my goodness!
Heart.
With another clutch!
One
the
clutch
game
from
on the line!
10. Was that with the
That's why-
pickaxe?
That's why you fill! That's why you fill! That's why you fill!
That is why
They
we
said,
don't
Mastro,
stop
go
on
in.
everybody.
Mastron, go and I'll
What?
get my ace. You go in. And Tan says, "Ah," and
Clutch.
stops it. And he 1v2s. That's why you go for the fill.
God damn. Yeah, that is.
Wow.
I mean, the
Daniel.
Kiplers, we have a timeout, by the way, from Shot Glass, even after their win just now. They're trying to.
If you want to go for the ace there, what you do is you fill in 8 blocks and then send Mastron on mid while you say, "Hey, Kiplers, go try and get your ace. If you die, I'm immediately filling this block." Instead of filling 6 blocks and then sending Mass in while Kiplers is also not filling blocks.
But yeah, we do have, like, Ontro's soul seems to be saved because Kip is already on 8 kills. And
mean, if
we've
you're Shot
got
Glass,
at
you're
least 2
happy.
more rounds in this game.
You can tell he was traded from Impulse.
That's crazy.
That's a wild sentence.
Okay, well, we have got 10 seconds left on the clock till we go into our very next round here. Timeout was taken from Shot Glass because even though it was a cool clutch, that was barely a round win.
Very close.
They barely
To be
won
honest,
that.
they shouldn't have won that, to be honest with
Never, yeah.
you. That was just some
They're
classic,
playing below
some
fully.
classic throws. Kipler's just going to drop
And
down
it's
and
a
immediately
fake
go for the fill.
push. Kiplers, they don't know.
Shot Glass?
They have no idea.
Shot Glass, what are we doing?
Someone managed to fall into lava again, too, actually, but that doesn't really matter because Goth Money just get a free low fill here. I have 9
no
plus
one
DMs.
looking?
Is this all Amrushi saying to unblock me?
Probably.
No, it isn't Amrushi, actually.
Wow.
It was
Anyway,
just
Goth
a
Money
group
up
chat.
3-2 now. Shot Glass need to pay attention to mid. That's literally it. They were winning the fight,
One more
but I guess that
round.
was the point.
One more round for Goth Money to win their first game. 2 more for Shot Glass to do so. Can Shot
This
Glass...
Goth Money team, in my opinion, is
Oh, they get
extremely
Kiplers
underrated.
down. That is a big step. Packers will stay alive
Packers
in the
getting some
round.
shots.
And they're so condensed here.
Going to
They're
get some
being
more shots.
they're being hurted.
Mastron
by
down to
Packers.
Packers
Who
lands the drop
drops?
crit, but falls into a 3v2.
It is
is
fine
turned by
though.
Shot Glass, though,
Packers
and
got
this
that, and we're in
is a
round
Shot Glass
7,
flawless.
everybody.
Dude,
We've made
what did
it
I say?
to
What
round
did I
7.
say? Sweep 7. I fucking called it. I knew it. It is round 7 for both of these teams. A win is on the line. The first win is on the line for both of these teams. Can you back up the talk?
Yeah,
Can you
we
back
have
up
no
what you say you
timeout.
can do? And this just goes to show how much players can
Oh,
improve
yeah,
and how
Dick,
much
you
one
wrote the
change.
script, right? Who wins?
I don't know. It's literally dead even, dog.
But yeah, Shot Glass with the momentum right now. Can they pull it through? Kip going up. Sends Packers
Kipler's gonna
packing
win.
down.
The top fight does get
That
a
is
heal,
a
though.
cheap
You
thing,
goes down
but
by talking on the
Yuko's
across the way,
down.
though. And I would say the position is just about even over here with the 4v3, but Goth Money with
Kip
the top
has
height
to do
advantage.
something
They do
here,
go into spawn.
Doggin,
Master MP is down to
with the
Doggin. Doggin with 2.
second.
Doggin looking for some more.
Packer's down.
Rushi takes 1. Chibius gets 1 into
Oh,
1v3 and
it's
shot glass.
glass.
Doggin
Oh,
with 3. Backs
someone
up all
sets
the
it into
talk.
the lava. It's down into the lava, and it's shot glass with their first win of the season, and it's heartbreak for Goth Money.
Goth Money 3 close
Once
losses in a
again.
row. But as I was saying, this
Close
just goes to
loss
show
after
the improvement that
close
these
loss.
players have shown. Goth Money is literally just, okay, we have Kiplers now, and we have pretty much the exact same team, but they've just gotten better. And it has shown. They have had close loss, close loss, close loss. I can definitely see a mid-season like upbringing for this Goth Money team. Shotglass finally able to back up the talk. Doggin with a 7-2 performance on Spaceship, absolutely locking in.
Oh, Dick TV, you seem to be getting banned from the RBL according to Infinity 6000.
Finn's just a hater, dog.
But yeah, Goth Money really rough loss here, but finally light at the end of the tunnel for Shotglass after only winning trenches. They only lose trenches in this match, and they have proven that they can win on other maps and that they can win a match this season. And now I'm sure their momentum will build, and I'm sure they're gonna get a good amount of more wins here. But yeah, is it time for stats? I think it's time for stats. Did anyone have the stats?
I don't know. It's like I'm getting like a bunch of pings. I was
Sky,
reading IBL
we got
General.
the stats ready? They are completed. Okay. Well then, let me take a quick look at these stats if you are busy getting DM'd.
Time for a G Fuel Statsy app.
We're sponsored?
during the last stream, I was doing like a whole stream long bit with Java talking about like sponsorships and how we should bring them to the IBL. The IBL Kia map selection. We have Sugar Rush Red Bull versus Fist Fight Ferrari.
We don't have to do free promotions here. All we have to do is read
big
stats, and
sponsored.
for Goth Money, it's gonna be Rushi going 2-5, Hyatt's Hunter going 4-7, Mastron P or Mastron B, same thing, Mastron going 7-10, Yuko going 8-12, and Kipler's gonna be the #1 player of the game MVP, 15-10. On the other side, we have Lavender going 0-2 for Shotglass. We have Chibis 5-8. And then Packers 12-10. Doggin 13-7. And Tan 14-9.
Ontro Soul has also been sacrificed. Kiplers did not get a burger on Spaceship.
He did.
Rest in peace.